you're doing a shit job of it. You're not explaining the risk to me.
If you already know how Sub2 works, why are you asking me, sir? Are you calling to find out who taught me what?
Yeah, I am calling to figure out who taught you this.
Okay. Well, you have a good day.
What I'm trying to get educated from you on who educated you, because you can't explain it very well. The way you explained it right now, okay? One, it sounds like a scam. Two, you didn't tell me the risk that I was taking. I think you are working from somebody, one, or you're not knowledgeable enough on this to actually do this transaction.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Corey Thompson. I'm one of the owners of the THOMPSON property. Our agent said you had a kind of interesting offer.
Oh yeah. So it looks like you guys had got a hard money on there, and it's not due. That's what the system is showing. What we're offering was a Sub2, wherein we just get you guys out of the deal and pay the agent commission. That's what I was trying to explain to him. He's talking about what is the benefit to the seller. I'm like, well, I've been in that situation before where we got a lot of rehabs going on, and we can get to some properties, we just, give it to other investors who are ready to go.
Yeah, what's the address of a property you currently own?
What's the address of a property that I currently own?
Yeah.
Oh, we got several properties I can send to you.
What county is it in, so I can look it up in the CAD? What's the entity that you're with, and what properties do you currently own?
Oh, Cashflow Group of Companies, LLC.
Okay. And what's the address?
We also have.
What's the address I can look up in the CAD with that owner?
Okay. Yeah, I can text some stuff over to you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, send it to me.
Will you guys be interested in doing a Sub2 then? Or?
Well, I mean, you said you had some software that shows a hard money loans coming due. What software is that?
It's on PropStream.
PropStream. What terms does it say we have on hard money?
So it looks like you guys had a loan back in 2022.
Yeah.
Fifth month, the 11th of 2022.
Yeah.
For about $90,000.
Yeah.
And it looks like you guys got it down to about $88,000. I don't know who's Jet Lending LLC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that a lender?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So this Sub2 option, we're gonna do a contract for deed.
So essentially how it works is whatever term you have with a lender, we just step in your shoes and just make the payment every month.
What happens if you don't make the payment? What happens to me?
Oh, well, there will be documentations that we have to all sign and fill out by the company. It's very clear. If we don't make the payment, what's going to happen?
What would be my recourse? What would I do if you didn't make the payment? What could I do?
You can repossess the property. There's a lot of things that you can do.
What would be my
documents that protect you?
Would I have to hire an attorney to do that? How would I do that?
No, you don't need you don't need an attorney, but you want to get an attorney, that's fine. What
if you had an IRS lien following you around, or a child support lien, or some sort of judgment on your LLC? Would that deed in lieu of foreclosure, would that wipe that lien out? Would it take it out, or would I inherit that lien as well? Let's say IRS lien. You had an IRS lien or a judgment from a previous deal that didn't go right. If you've signed a deed in lieu of foreclosure over to me, would those liens still be attached to the property?
Well, that's something. Everything would be checked at the title company. They'll do all the.
I'm saying in the event y'all don't perform, and I have to. You're saying I'm not going to have to foreclose because you're going to sign a deed in lieu of foreclosure. And I'm saying, what if you have got some extra liens on the property, some subordinate liens? Either you didn't pay a contractor, you got sued, you had some liens that were attached to your LLC already that are following me around or following you around, and you signed that deed in lieu of foreclosure. Would I still be responsible for those? You're
not going to be responsible for all of those. We don't have any liens, and we don't intend to have any.
Right, but nobody ever intends to. But I'm saying, in the event that happened, would a deed in lieu of foreclosure be the best instrument to do that, or would I need to hire an attorney and go through the foreclosure process?
I mean, the easiest way is for us to deed the property back over to you. But if you feel like you want to hire an attorney, I mean, it's up to you.
But you're missing what I'm saying. Like, let's say we're in default, right? You're in default. and I run a title search on your LLC, and I see it's got some real fuzz on there, you know what I mean? And that's going to attach to this property and follow it over whenever you deed it back to me, okay? Right? Now, what do I do to clear those liens up? How do I clear those liens up without going through a foreclosure?
That I don't know, but we've never had a situation before.
Right. I bet you've not had a lot of situations. But let's say we're not amicable, and or something happens. Now I'm dealing with your estate, right? You pass away. Now I'm dealing with your estate, and I'm in the foreclosure process. What happens if you file for bankruptcy or the state files for bankruptcy?
Well, if you file for bankruptcy, just
not me, you. I'm foreclosing on you. I'm foreclosing on you, and you file for bankruptcy.
If we file for bankruptcy, it doesn't mean we got to keep the property. No. You still gonna have you still have the right to foreclose on the property.
Right. But what do I have to do? Do I have to petition the bankruptcy court to release this property from the bankruptcy?
Foreclose. You can foreclose even if somebody filed bankruptcy. You will foreclose.
But how does it work? Do I have to petition the bankruptcy court?
I mean, you might want if you need to know more about foreclosure and how
I need to know more about subject 2. I'm not asking about foreclosure. I understand foreclosure. I actually own real estate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see,
I actually own real estate. See, I actually do this for a living.
I'm explaining subject 2 to you.
But you're doing a shit job of it. You're doing a shit job of it. You're not explaining the risk to me. So what I need to know is, okay, one, who did you hire to teach you this? Because they didn't do a very good job.
Well, if you already know how subject 2 works, why are you asking me, sir?
Well, because I'm trying to get to see if you'll explain the risk that I'm going to go through to me, the risk that I would go through. Like, we didn't even get to insurance claims. We didn't even get to, if I died, you know what I mean, what that would mean for y'all. We didn't get to any of that. But what are the other risks? Who taught you subject 2? What attorneys do y'all use to close these?
We use Texas title, sir. If you think
Scott Horn?
Do
you use Scott Horn? Do you use Scott Horn?
What's that?
You use Scott Horn? Is that who you use?
Yeah, if you already know subject 2, sir, you know how it works.
Yeah, but look.
Every information and every question and everything you feel needs to be in the contract to protect you.
Right.
You can talk that over with the attorney.
Is the attorney Scott Horn? The same attorney we use. I'm just trying to figure out who taught you subject 2. Who taught you this?
Sir, are you calling to find out who taught me what?
Yeah, I am calling to figure out who taught you this.
Okay. Well, you have a good day.
What? I'm trying to get educated from you on who educated you, because you can't explain it very well. If I was a homeowner, and what the way you explained it right now, okay? One, it sounds like a scam. 2, you didn't tell me the risk that I was taking. You told me that you could just sign the deed in lieu of foreclosure.
No, we're not on that yet. Okay, so our contract was sent over to you. It states it very clear, all the risk and everything you need to know and everything.
Have you read that contract? Have you read it?
Well, we haven't reached that point yet. You're just calling to.
Yeah, I don't think you've done any of these transactions. I don't think you've done any transactions. I think you are working from somebody, one, or you're not knowledgeable enough on this to actually do this transaction. Okay?
Well, the thing is, you're not calling to learn anything. You're just calling to make a show and try to be. No,
I'm not. I'm actually got a camera in my face right now.
Right.
And
that's what I'm saying.
And I'm not making a show. I asked a legitimate question. Who taught you this?
That's what I'm saying.
Because you don't understand it.
Cameras on you right now, it means you're making a show, right?
Yeah, but you don't understand it. You shouldn't be doing this transaction.
On Facebook.
You shouldn't be doing this transaction. Okay? You're going to get sued out of business. You shouldn't be doing this transaction.
Is that what you think?
That's what I know.
Or is that you just?
That's what I know. You just told me you could sign a deed in lieu of foreclosure over to me, okay, and explain none of the risk to me. Now, one, you're giving out legal advice. You're giving a ton of legal advice.
Listen, but I know you call because you want to put up a show, and I don't have time to do BS. Okay. If you are a legit seller who's willing to sell, we'll go ahead and explain stuff. I'm not wasting my time to be explaining stuff to someone who already knows what's going on and trying to put up a show.
You're trying to get a contract to assign. You were not going to close on this. You had no idea the terms. You didn't ask the terms. You didn't ask anything. You didn't do any due diligence. You made a shit offer. You made a shit offer, and you haven't closed on anything. I'll bet you I don't get a text message with addresses that your cash flow company, whatever you said at the beginning, owns. You don't own shit. You ain't shit, and your mentor ain't shit if you can't tell me his name.
You ain't shit either. You think you shit? You ain't shit.
I'm gonna text you this video when it hits the internet, and you're gonna find out how shit I am. Have a good day.
If you.
You ain't shit.
That's the best part. I'll text you a link to this video when it hits. You find out how shit I am. Sub2 guys, it's easy. So easy. I don't even know. That dude, he couldn't explain shit. Hey, Big Mike, do you know anything about Sub2?
I know that it's basically the mortgage stays in the previous owner's name, but you're making the payments each month.
Is there any harm when you're on a call like that, Big Mike, and somebody asks you something and you don't know the answer to say, I don't know, I'm new, I haven't done a lot of this?
Absolutely not. You're being honest.
I mean, being honest.
That's what you should do.
The risk to a seller during the Sub2 is, one, that they would or should have to foreclose. What liens has been added to the property, okay? And can those liens be eviscerated by a foreclosure? Most likely, yes, but sometimes they can hang around. The other risk, insurance claims. Everybody has to sign the check if there's an insurance claim. The seller, the original bank, everybody has to sign a check. That can be very difficult. If your seller dies, all of your power of attorneys die. Every single one of your power of attorneys dies, and now communicating with the bank or lender can become problematic. Your insurance claims become exponentially harder because you need a dead guy's signature. There's a lot of people that will teach you to just use the Wells Fargo app or use this or that to deposit these checks. That can get you in a bind from a ton of different ways. They're risky. Now, are they too risky to do? Absolutely not. You can mitigate all these risks, but you want to be able to explain it to a seller, the risk they're taking on when they're doing Sub2, especially when you're like this fella and you're going to assign that contract, right? So all he's going to go do is he's going to put it on the internet, he's going to put it on Investor Lift, he's going to put it somewhere, and he's going to say Sub2 available. Braxton's going to step in, take it over. Braxton's a nice guy, might make the payments, but if he doesn't, the seller's on the hook. Who do you think his coach was?
Pace Morby.
You think so?
I don't know. That's just the big Sub2 guy, right?
I think Pace would have done a better job of preparing his student. Pace is kind of got a cult following. Everybody's proud that Pace is their coach. He sounded like a inexperienced cold caller. You know what I mean? It sounded almost like a VA. He did get super offended. So I don't think a VA would get super offended. I sure would have liked to seen this fucking idiot get under contract with a Sub2 hard money loan with a 6-month term. What a fucking clown show.
What do you say? Read that John off for me.
It says, since you're a smart ass and think you know how to pay it all, pay your hard money loan and stop calling me, teach you, am not your babysitter, go fuck yourself. Can your dick touch your ass with a question mark?
Sir. Where are we at right now?
We're at the Eagle's Nest. Hey, they accept EBT.
That's good.
Get your food stamps out, Big Mike. There you go.
Corey, you got $1?
I do have $1, but I don't think we can win actual money here.
What do you win?
Store credit?
Food stamps. $5. Total bets. We got 20 bets. I don't know how to play this.
I think you just start hitting buttons.
Oh, yeah. Did I win?
Oh, you got something.
Ooh. Man, you went jet car.
I just want to start pressing stuff.
Holy shit. I think you just won a bunch.
I just won 45 bets.
Oh my. What's going on?
I think he spent all the money
Game over.
in one. No.
Oh wait, no, it's still lighting up.
Come on, buddy. And that's how you lose $1 at a random gas station.
Voucher
You just
printing,
put a
1
cent
penny.
voucher.
Oh, you got a 1 cent.
I'll leave it for the next guy. That wasn't as fun as I thought it'd be.
You kids want a candy bar? You can each get a candy bar.
Maybe a little
WD-40.
something. You want anything? A little snack for the road? You know you want that king size Reese's.
It's false. He likes phallics.
What the?
No, phallics.
I never heard of that.
Phallics.
Ain't that the word for like a penis?
Oh, phallic. Phallic member. You want a phallic? Reese's phallic?
I recommend a coconut pie if you can afford one. And we definitely have coconut pie money. Are you cooking?
You gonna get something?
All of a sudden, Corey's hungry.
I am hungry. Big Mike, did you have to duck to go under that? Are you gonna eat the coconut pie?
No.
You gonna eat a lemon pie?
He would eat that.
I mean, I'll like eat it, I guess.
Okay.
Me and Big Michael split it.
What do y'all got in the way of nicotine
Zennachinos?
that you put in your lip? They don't have Zen?
Oh,
he
yeah, they
does have
do.
Zen. The wintergreen ones are the ones? Which ones are the ones, Mike?
What do you?
Mike
What?
left.
He likes cinnamon.
That cinnamon 6.
Cinnamon 6?
Yeah, that's all it hit. There's no other.
Oh, there's no 3s?
There's no 3s. There's just cinnamon 6s.
You better be careful around
These
Big
made me
Mike.
super sick last time I tried them.
We got
Mike, what's the best one?
That's the one. That's what you want. Citizen, 6%.
Corey loves Zins.
It made me sick last time. I was just hoping to
It's
take
good.
an amazing shit. You want a slice of pizza?
I'm good.
I think we're gonna put the coconut pie back and go with the Zins.
Only Zins?
Tic Tacs too.
Tic Tacs and Zins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna Zen with y'all at the front side of this.
927. That's cheap, Big Mike.
Hey, is it?
How much was it?
$9 for both of them.
Ooh, yeah, they're like $7 usually. Coins. Oh, let's go gamble. Oh, there's our penny. Look at that, son.
1 cent.
Leave that here for the next fella. You know, fella, you're 24 cents away from being able to gamble.
Do you want to hear this gambling statistic? 99% of gambling addicts quit right before they win big.
I don't think so, buddy. There's one right there, local.
Oh, we should have. Yeah.
Local in a beat up Dodge. Boy, is he rich.
Damn.
It's a nice house.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Look at this pea job I did. You see? It's a little gross.
Bad looking, bad looking. Look how good this is.
You pissed
Got
on your
some
truck?
pressure.
I fucking pressure wash that bitch, son.
You pissed on your...
Look, you can see this is where I started and I worked my way up. And unfortunately at 40, I couldn't get enough pressure to just fucking really knock it off. But I feel like Big Mike.
I could get the damn windows looking right.
Y'all want to talk about the platy? Yeah. Look at that fucking platy. Look at that. You can buy this land here, owner finance. A little bit of money down, low interest rate. Matter of fact, we'll do 2% interest if you say that you saw this video. Braxton, how many acres is it?
11 acres at a piece.
Say it in Spanish so the people will know.
Compra esta tierra. Si mencionas este video, puedes financiarlo con solamente 2% interés.
What he said. So if you see this video and you want some land, Clifton, Texas, where's that at, Big Mike?
Clifton, Texas.
Central Texas.
Central
Close
Texas,
to Waco.
kinda. Yeah, drive
Not
it.
too far from the Metroplex.
Hour drive
You're
from
a
Dallas.
quick highway
Yeah.
drive from Fort Worth.
Biggest
This is a
deer
good
in the
spot to
state.
be. This is God's country out here.
There's some weird barn. It's got a rattlesnake living in it.
A 20-footer. World famous.
With some giant platform. This is the first track. Go all the way down. Got a rock pit / pond in the middle. Hopefully it dries out a little bit. Me and Biggie Biggs come out here and fucking shred this baby down. But if you get right now $220,000, little to no money down, 2% interest if you mention this video.
817-385-9687.
Say you saw this video on the TikToks, on the YouTube, on the Facebooks, wherever you saw it, 2% interest. Guaranteed. If you enjoyed this video, please, for the love of God, let us know in the comment section. Also, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you know every time a new one drops.